we'll make sure the microphone's on when you come forward. Candace Farrow. Yeah, Candace Farrow. Yeah.
It works.
So just, you know the drill. There's 3 minutes available for public comment.
Okay. So I just want to say first, I'm glad that the spaces are getting covered between the stall doors. I think that's a great step in the right direction. This was kind of my rant that I wrote from the last meeting. So where should young girls use the bathroom? So if a girl is scared or uncomfortable with a man being in the bathroom, they have to suck it up and deal with it. If not, they will be bullied. When will the toxic bullying atmosphere at the college stop? When will the hate-filled language stop? If someone disagrees, they're called names. Someone has even been threatened. What is the next course of action? Call the police, hire a lawyer? There are effective ways to communicate without hate language. The loudest and most extreme on both sides are getting their voices heard. The majority, I would say like the 80%, if not more, they're the ones that are just silent and scared. So we should have equal rights, but one group is getting more rights than everyone else. The Elliott-Larsen bill also protects women, but of course, as always, we have no rights and our voice is not allowed to be heard. We will continue to be discriminated against over and over again. The girls need a safe place to use the bathroom. So we do not have equal rights in this school. So the question is like, why would a man want to enter a bathroom with a child knowing that he's going to scare her? This is not a trans issue. Anybody can say, I feel like a man today, and enter that bathroom with a girl. And this is making the girls uncomfortable in the school. They're talking amongst themselves. They're frightened and they're not speaking out. And parents are afraid to speak out because they're afraid that those teachers are going to give them bad grades then. So it just created like a toxic, fearful environment. So that's all. Thanks.
Thank you, Candace. Next person on the agenda is Whitson? Christy, yeah, she just put K, so sorry.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Christy Swatek Whitson, and yes, I'm running for a trustee, but I'm not here to campaign. I'm here about the bathroom policy. Cut and dried, that's all I'm here for. So I'm going to read one little excerpt from the State of Michigan website about the Elliott-Larsen bill. So give me a moment, I got to put my glasses on. The opportunity to obtain employment, housing, other real estate, and the full and equal utilization of public accommodations, public service, educational facilities without discrimination because of religion, race, color, natural origin, age, sex, sexual orientation, gender identity or expression, height, weight, familial status or marital status as prohibited by ELCRA is recognized and declared to be a civil right. But if you understand what I said, it said equal, doesn't say same. My point being taken, this college caters to the minority. They have grade school children here. We have ISD kids here. We have people here who do not understand this mentality. Yes, it's a state law. I agree. It's equal. We need to have equal accommodations. But we also have to have protections for the innocent. I'm here to protect the innocent. Now we have signs on the walls of the bathrooms. And pardon me if I say this, but I had talked to Trustee Spots earlier, asked if there was other signage in the state. Correct me if I'm wrong, have you found any? I have not found any. Please send me some, because I'd like to see it. But my point being taken, we do not need to do this. It's equal accommodations under the law. And that's all I have to say. Thank you.
Thank you, appreciate the comments. Since you referred to Trustee Spots, did you want to say anything on that? It's not a back and forth, but she did refer to you. Give you that opportunity.
Well, I think we our lawyer, there's signage all over the state. What each individual institution is doing is gonna vary. And I think, you know, you could have signage, you cannot have signage, but you do run a risk without signage of having someone use behavior that would be inappropriate and get not themselves in trouble, which is something that I also consider. If someone's not familiar with these laws and then acts in a certain manner that puts them in serious issues of violating civil rights law, especially if they're prosecuted under a federal level, that's a serious issue that we could try to mitigate with signage. I know a lot of people don't like it. I don't know if I necessarily like it, but there certainly is other institutions dealing with the same issue we have.
All right, thank you. That's the delegations I have, and move on to the next item on the list. We already moved and did C2A1, so now we're into President's staff section, which is C3A1, staff appointments. I will give you the microphone.
Thank you, Mr. Chair. Staff appointments, Dana Phipps, admin assistant for Upward Bound. Is Dana here? Oh, okay. Sarah Rocky, facilities event coordinator. Sarah, here? Oh, okay. And we have Erica Hunt, who is moving from one position to another as digital media coordinator, replacing Beth Walvogel that we lost Beth a few months ago. She is deceased, and Erica's taken her place. And one retirement, Dean Kirsty, professor of mechanical design, effective December 12th. So he'll be around for a little bit. And that's what I have. Thank you.
No questions from the trustees on any of that? We move on to the next item, C3A2, Statement of General Fund Revenues and Expenses for the period ending September 30th, 2024. Kriya?
For that statement, your package, you've got budgeted expenses and revenue of $31.2 million. We recorded revenues of $4.5 million. Year to year, we're at 14.27% of our revenues to 14.4 of last year. So we are essentially on par with last year. In our expenses, we have 5.3 million as opposed to about 5 million from last year, with expenses percentage 17% to 17.2%. So we're year to year, we're on par. Now, let's go back to the revenues. So you'll see that in state appropriations, looking year to year, that's gone down. This is strictly because at this time we've done our accruals for the previous year, and those accruals have gone over into the last year, which is typical for in September, and then we start picking up because we don't get 12 months of revenues from the state in the month. So we accrue at the end